I don't know if it's the shirt or these new shorts that I got, and yes, these are new, and I think they're already pretty much past the point of being able to wear again. These are fucking tight, not much play, which that sucks. But anyways, I don't know if it's that or the shirt, like I said, but I just feel that's not what I want. I just feel fucking bloated and I don't know, man. Just basically fucking fat, I guess. Um, yeah, this is one of those days where the body dysmorphia is kicking in pretty good or bad, depending on how you look at it. I guess it's bad. Um, yeah, man, I'm not feeling. Maybe it's some water retention, or maybe I'm bloated because I had too many sugar-free sodas today. That might be it. But man, I am not. Let's just say I'm not feeling my best. I mean, I feel fine. I feel fine, but just fucking feel bloated. The shirt's a little tighter than I'd like to be on the midsection. That's never good. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of probably a pretty quick workout. I'm kind of having some time restraints right now. I got here later, had to stay work a little later today, and then I also got some things to do after this. That I try to avoid things like that at all costs, and just if I need an hour and a half to 2 hours in the gym, I like to give myself that flexibility and that time. But every now and then, and it doesn't happen often, but every now and then I have days where it's just not gonna work out, not gonna happen. So I'm going to probably just do a couple different exercises for back, which works out because I just did a whole back workout Sunday, literally only 2 days ago. So that kind of works out. But only a couple exercises, maybe 3 or 4 sets each, and then just one exercise of biceps. Probably just like 4 straight sets, maybe a drop set if I have enough time. And that'll probably all I'll do. So only 3 exercises, 2 back, 1 bicep. It's a lot of volume per exercise. Like I said, minimum of 4 sets each exercise. But you know, and again, it kind of works out because my back I've been really wanting to focus on, and I just did a back workout 2 days ago, so I don't need a ton of volume today. It's just what I do. I'm gonna make it intense and worthwhile. So I'm gonna do a little bit more warm ups. Try to chug this workout or pre workout while I'm doing that. And like I've been doing, hopefully it'll line up just right. By the first set, it'll be running through me. Um, and I've been doing a lot of supinated, but it's my forearms are kind of getting taxed from it. I think maybe that along with work. So today I'm gonna go overhand, a normal pull down bar, and I'm gonna throw the straps on. That way my forearms hopefully are not as much of a factor, and I can just focus on what it should be and just squeezing my back and you know making that the priority. So yeah, let me do some a little bit more warming up, and next thing you see will be the first set, hopefully. All right, I actually kind of blew through those warm ups a little quicker than I thought. So I don't really feel any effects from the pre workout yet. Hopefully, I will. But after so long of taking pre workout, I do like to detox from it, and I haven't done that in probably almost 3 months. So I think my body's just kind of adapting like it's supposed to. I mean, your body's great about that; it adapts. But um, yeah, this first set got it maxed out. Added the little extra plate on there too. And it's been a while since I went overhand, but I'm thinking it'll probably be on the light side. But I think I might be okay with that today because I have a time restraint here. I got like maybe an hour, maybe a little longer if I'm lucky. So I'm gonna go pretty quick. The rest is gonna be cut short, shorter than usual, probably just a minute and a half. So you guys know doing that, don't need as much weight, which is cool. That I mean, that's one way to make a workout more intense without increasing weight. You know, you actually decrease the weight a little bit when you speed up the rest period like that. It'll save your joints, etc. Now I don't like training like this all the time. I do like to take some good rest, especially at the very beginning of a workout, when I feel strong, because I do think to get big, you got to lift big weight at a certain point. You can't just, you can't expect to look like Jay Cutler, in my opinion, and always be repping out 225 on bench. Every now and then you got to throw some big weight up there, and I like to do that more times than not. But yeah, let me just do it. Let me just do it and see. Like I said, it's been a while, man. I'm kind of excited to come back to this overhand. Like I said, I've been spamming out um the supinated rows and supinated pull downs. I think just for this week, it's gonna be a nice change of pace here. I don't even remember why I like to put my hands for this. I think it's about right. All right. All right. This should be to no surprise. Number of reps unknown. I will have to go back and look, but it felt decent enough. For some reason, about halfway to the end of the set, I was getting a little twinge in my elbow, which I have had in the past some problems with overhand pull downs for some reason. Bothered my right elbow. Nothing major, but definitely felt it. Yeah, not bad. Do a couple more. Well, I'd like to do three more. Maybe two more kind of heavy like this. One more a little lighter. And then I still might throw in a drop set. Kind of see when I get to that point. Yep, definitely a cheat rep on that last one. You guys know my motto. That's totally fine with me though. I think this is a good, different approach for me today. It feels really good. Just going a little faster. I'm still going. I mean, like I still need this for one more. I almost forgot. I'm still going decently heavy. Now, had I added a couple extra minutes between each rest, or for each rest between each set, could I have added a couple fives on there or something? Probably. But I don't know. Like I said, this just feels good. It's a nice, different approach for today. I like it. I'm already getting a pretty crazy back bump. So let me do one more, and I'm gonna lighten the weight. Maybe go up to 16. Take this off. Do one more back down set. That'll make it 4 straight normal sets, and then like I said, I'll probably throw in a drop set too. Move on to some biceps. All right, man. Let's move on. Do some fucking biceps. Give my back a break for a minute. And of course, we're gonna come back to it. But I started to feel a little in my forearms there at the end. Seems like no matter what I do, my forearms just kind of get pumped up when I do back stuff. Some days are better than others, obviously, but yeah, pretty good though. Pretty good start. Gotta figure out where my music stopped. That's not gonna work. There we go. But yeah, pretty good start. 3 sets, semi-heavy. A 4 set, a little lighter, but still a normal straight set, and then followed up with a drop set. Let's go do some biceps. Well, I was thinking and planning on doing the preacher curl machine today because I think it's been 2 weeks in a row that I've done unilateral dumbbell preacher curls right here on this. But I thought, you know what? Since I'm cutting my workout a little shorter, more than usual today, um, I can afford to give a little more energy and effort with something a little harder because free weight is always going to require more energy and it's going to be a little tougher than using a machine because the movement is not fixed and controlled like it is on a machine. So you got to stabilize and just use more energy. It's pretty fucking common sense. So since I'm only doing one more back exercise after this, why not? Instead of doing, I'll save the machine for next week or something. Whenever I feel like it's more, you know, It makes more sense. You know what I mean? More applicable. But this is, let me see if I can do the math. So 90 pounds with the 45s. I believe this is a 30-pound bar, not 45, as much as I'd like to sit here and claim it is. So that's 120. So this is 130 pounds. I got a 5 on each end too. 130 pounds. I'm gonna attempt to do 4 sets. By the fourth set, I might only be getting like 6 or 7 reps. But you know what? That's all right. That's totally fine. So, and I'm using a straight bar. A straight bar is gonna keep your, of course, if you have wrist problems, which a lot of people do, if you have problems, a easy bar is gonna make more sense. Um, but you can curl more with an easier bar, which is not, whatever. But a straight bar is gonna keep your wrist and your hand more supinated. And anytime your hand and wrist is more supinated, the more you're using your bicep. So, a straight bar, if you just look at it, straight bar, your hands are gonna be like this. An easy bar, and more slightly, in between a hammer and a fully supinated. So, whatever you want to do, but I want to keep my wrists as supinated as I can, and I'm fortunate enough not to have wrist problems. So, straight bar it is. But yeah, 130 pounds. Let's see what I can do. And I think that was 12 reps. Yeah, that was. It's been a while since I've done. Well, again, I've the past couple weeks I've been doing unilateral curls on this, so one arm at a time. Two arms is a different ball game for sure. Just the fact that it's a bar that you have to, like I said, you have to stabilize it. It's a little harder with a bar rather than one dumbbell, but pretty good. 12. I'd imagine each set I'm probably going to lose 1 to 2 reps because I'm only going to rest a minute, minute and a half. So by the fourth set, I'll probably be counting, literally counting down the reps until I'm done because I'll be ready to be done and move on. But yeah, I mean, good start. 12. Let's keep it going. Uh, All right, let's do one more. One more and biceps are done. I'll say the drop set is 50-50. I'm thinking I want to do it, but we'll see how I feel after I actually do one more set. So it's a toss up. But yeah, one more of these for sure. All right, that was good. That's good. That's call that good for biceps and move on. Well, I was gonna finish here with some kind of row. I figured, since I started with a pull down, but I don't know. I'm kind of I'm kind of just falling in love with this exercise. So I figured, why not finish with the best of both, And again, the official name of this exercise I don't know, but I call it a high to low row. So again, you get the benefit of the stretch of a pull down, and then when I'm contracted, I try to sit up and it's like a row. So it's two in one, Like I said, the best of both worlds. Do like 4 sets here. Go fairly quick, throw in a drop set, and I'm done. Again, a shorter workout, but I think I need it. I think I need it for today, and I have no choice. My time restraint. So let's do the first one. I got 3 more sets here, man. I'm gonna have to go just a little heavier at least. Throw a 5 or 2 on. See what that does. Done. Fuck. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's check out the pump. I can feel it. I know it feels good, but let's see how it looks. All right. Back pump, successful. Bicep pump, successful. So we're gonna call this a successful workout. I'm still, I have two main chest days a week, and I'm sprinkling in a day or two extra at the end of each workout. Not each workout, but a day or two extra at the end of a workout whenever I feel it's a good time to do it. So if you want to call that more days, but it's just more volume. So we'll just say I'm doing chest 3 to 4 times a week. 2 of those times, specifically chest. But I did sprinkle in a couple sets of body weight push-ups. And my phone's on 20%. That's cool. Um, so it might have taken away from the back pump. I hope not. But we're gonna check it out. Let's check this shit out, man. I'm gonna do it like always. I'm gonna do it with the shirt on, and then we'll lose it real quick. I don't know, man. I still feel bloated. So hopefully it looks decent. We'll find out. All right, let's do some quick. It's probably just gonna be front double bicep, back double bicep, rear lat spread, maybe a couple others, but that's it. Man, I'm glad these shorts loosened up a little bit through the workout. I was honestly kind of worried when I first started warming up that they weren't gonna last. Like I said, they just come in 3 days ago, 3 or 4 days ago. I was worried they were gonna rip. That is one con about getting the physique you want if you're wanting to get bigger, more muscular. You know what you think would fit you like it used to, say years ago. Um, Before you know it, well, maybe not before you know it, but if you stay with this long enough over time, these are larges, which would have fit me really good, say 3, 4, 5 years ago. I mean, like I said, they loosened up. They still, they still fit me, but man, a lot tighter than I thought they'd be. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked here. That was good. Hopefully, I got something good in there. I'm done. Go do some abs. Try to do about 10, 15 consecutive. Like when I say consecutive minutes, I throw in quick, little 5, 10 second breaks. Um, Maybe a couple times in that 10 to 15 minutes, but it's pretty much consecutive. Try to do almost 400 total reps of different kinds of crunches, mainly all body weight. And then I'm done. Be back tomorrow for legs. So yeah, that's it for today. Till then, see you guys tomorrow.